Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Let me just double check my audio. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Nice and loud for you all. Hoping for a stream today. Yes, started a little bit later because I did a Minecraft stream on Twitch this morning. So who are we going there so far? Derek, good morning. OneRaz, good morning. Martin, good morning. I have a very lovely parcel from you, Martin. I will swap over to that camera. Morning! How are you all doing? Just trying to figure out YouTube streaming now after doing Twitch this morning. That's why I started later, because I did Twitch between 9 and 12, so half 12 till half 2. Audio is a bit hot. Hang on. Is that any better? Try and move it a little bit away. How's that? Let's see. See, one day. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry about drinking. I've got this tickly throat and it's ever so annoying. So let me. That needs to be stayed loaded. But I want to tab out that and move that over there. So that can sit running. AliExpress emails. Yeah, fine, whatever. Morning, Gusner. How are you? So I finally got the first batch of MPCNC parts. They finally finished this morning successfully, which I'm pleased about. Not perfect, as I say. If you saw on Twitter, I did post a quick video about it. They are extremely strong and rigid. With 55% gyroid infill, they should be, really. This, I'm doing well, thanks, Gusner. Even better since these first batch actually printed again correctly for the second time. I have the second batch running at the moment. I have a 40-hour print, so they're on the Mark III at the moment. But no, got a nice full box of MPCNC parts. I've still got parts to actually buy, mind you, but if I can get all these done, that'd be fine. These should be more than strong enough, I hope. I'll say I got a double extras of these because these were the first ones, and obviously where that prints, it failed like past the top of these ones. So these ones mostly printed CNC, Gusner. I'm making a building that so I can do the aluminum version of what I've got in this lovely package from a very nice Martin Brithawks 3DP has done for me. Tom had issues with that. Imperial stuff, no, I've got all metric. Oh, I thought I was going to cough then. Morning, David. No, I'm using all metric bolts and nuts, and I'm going to print out the little nut encapsule things to allow me to tighten up the nuts a bit better. So let's grab a knife and open this. Let me move. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to move my vac sealer, am I? Because I've got everything behind it. I can go on the floor. Let's see if I can bring this over. Tighten up a little bit. So I should have overhead with me on the bottom. Yay! How about that? That works quite nicely. That'll do the job, hopefully. Yeah. Minimise, you silly thing. Oh, I don't want to close the window. That's it, I do. So, as I mentioned on Wednesday when I did my stream, I've been designing a new heat bed for my Predator. And that's the main reason why I'm building an MPCNC, so I can cut it out of aluminium instead of paying someone to do it, because that would cost me an arm and a leg. So what I did, I asked Martin very nicely, because he has access to an industrial CNC. Well, I don't understand why he got so funny with Tom about modifying it, because there's loads of other remixes and stuff on Thingiverse already. So I don't understand what the issue is about it. Because there's a redesign for 15mm belt that I'm going to be using for this, because I think 15mm is going to be a lot stronger than standard 6mm belts. So I don't really know why that guy kicked up such a stink about it, to be honest, because there's loads of other designs out there. So I don't know. But it's something that I need to do a job that I need, so so here we have it. Was that everything out there? Didn't send me enough extra, Martin? No. Oh, I need to move that away from the heater, otherwise that's going to burn. So yeah, I sent my design over to Martin to see if he could just cut it out of wood for me, just so I had a template to mess with without having to get it machined or anything, and then it not be perfectly right. Whereas with this, I can do this, because I didn't decide to do the MPCNC until after I had sent this to Martin to get done. So when I actually looked at what was required for an MPCNC, I actually have most of the stuff already, like electronics wise. So let me bring up. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to bring up the overhead and. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. I do not want that up. That's my Minecraft game. I don't want that up. Fusion. Here we go. So this is what Martin has milled out for me. So this is my design for my Anycubic Predator. And he sent me pictures through the other day, and I was just like, wow, that actually looks pretty damn good. So this will be 8mm thick material. So this was the only 8mm thick material he had, but it gives me an idea of cuts and such. So you can see what it's like there. Morning, Steve, how are you? If I change back over to the overhead, we have a real one. I'll move that up a little bit more. So that's the front edge. So where it's come out, that looks really good. That should be. Where's my? Where's my mole? Calipers. Oh, I don't know. Derek, you woke up to hot water tank leaking, plumber now. Oh, new hot water tank, that's not good. So yeah, as you can see, this is obviously the outside lip. So it's got a lip, so basically I've designed this around the Wham Bam flex plate. So basically the Wham Bam flex plate will sit in this groove, so it will be flat from one side to the other, with no posts, nothing sticking up. All the holes are in the right place, and then on the back side we have pockets for integrated magnets, and then there will be a Kinevo silicon heater on the other side. So this really does, actually this was perfect material to use, Martin, because this really does help me look at sea, because obviously it's got the lip and then all the pockets on the other side. That was really good, actually. So yeah, this is what Martin's done for me. Morning, Stephen, how are you? Tristan, good morning. Just showing off what Brit Hawks has done for me. This is my design for the Predator heat bed. He's knocked it up out of wood for me, just so I can get a template and an idea. I just now need to buy the Wham Bam plate, so I can make sure it fits in there, and some magnets. I still think those pockets don't look deep enough. I don't know. Maybe they are. So even in wood, that's pretty solid. Yeah, this is wood. I will be using aluminum. Yes, I can't put a silicon heater on this. No, this was just... It's a mock-up. So I can take the current heat bed off, and I can place this on and make sure the holes line up, and it's going to sit nicely and such like that. This, I got Martin to do this before I decided to do my MPCNC, so... But this should be okay. Let me just lay it over the top of what's on there at the moment. Do you know what? That looks pretty damn spot on. I could not be any better. And I went for 8mm thick, because that's how thick the current bed is on there with the any cubic glass, so trying to keep it as similar as possible. But yes, I need to turn that heater off. There we go. But yeah, though, let me change back over to front cam. But yeah, it will be out of aluminum once I get my MPCNC up and running. I'm going to use cast aluminum plate, tooling plate, basically, to mill that design out of. But this allows me to actually feel it in my hands and actually just double check. Yeah, these holes need to be deeper, much deeper. And I can't find my calipers just to double check them. Where are my calipers? No, I'm going to have integrated magnets, all, and then filled up with thermal adhesive, so they're integrated. Then I'll plan it smooth again, and then the wham bam will sit in the top within this groove, sort of thing. So there'll be no stuck magnet like you would if you just bought the full flex plate system, and then using a silicon heat bed. For the piece of metal that size, the cast aluminum is £60. The Kinevo heater is another £60, and then obviously the Wham Bam Flex, just the steel sheet, is $44. So probably the Flex plate and then the whatever sticker I decide, whether it's PEI or PEX, I'll probably go with PEX. I think that comes about another £50, so that's 120, 170, and then all the magnets. I'm probably looking at about 200 quid by the time this thing's done. It's going to warp extremely bad, trust me. Artemis has a large aluminum heat spreader. Anyone that's tried to use it as a base for flex plate, it hasn't worked. The best way is to put a glass on it. I'll find out. How thick is the aluminum that you've got on the Artemis though? $12mm and it still warps, blimey. Well, I'll see. It's a learning curve. If it warps too much, well, the plan is I'm going to end up and do it on it anyway. So, evening, Ray. How are you? Cool. Considering it's 8mm, wow, that's strong. But I need a new bed on the Predator. It's just that bed's rubbish. I'm tired of it. It's not flat. I've damaged it. So Artemis has a glass plate that takes up the difference. Fair enough. Yeah, see, I don't like printing on glass. I don't like I used to like the Ultra bases, but I've damaged them so much now because it's just not that right for me. Because you get a stronger hold with it. And then I don't have to pay. I don't have to mess about with. See, I could just go out and just buy a full flex plate and just whack it on the Predator or anything else I want. But I'd rather have the extra hold that the magnets give, and such. I'm basically trying to do what the Mark III's done, but without the actual PCB heat bed. That's what I'm trying to do, pretty much. So, but that's what I've designed in mind. If it don't work out, it don't work out. As simple as that. Yeah, I can't get on with glass. Like I said, my Ultra bases, I've just pulled chunks out of it. But it's going to be fun, whatever. If I sink money into it and it don't work, it don't work. But it'll be what it'll be. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was joining to show. I say new people that have come in since I showed off. That's my first batch of MPCNC parts off the print bed this morning. 40 hours worth of printing. No, I haven't printed a Christmas tree yet because Prusa Slicer wouldn't. I'll show you in a second. Let me just. Yeah, I just don't see the point of that, Stephen. I could do that now with the Predator, but it's so chunks out of that, and the Predator's bed isn't brilliant anyway. So I've got the Area 1 flex plate on my Ender 3 and that works perfectly. It's just the PCB bed underneath still flexes. But I've got solid bed mounts on that as well. But I still get a small dip in that, even with auto leveling on it as well. So I'm just trying to go for as sturdy as possible. But yeah, that's why it's something for me to do, something for me to show off, something new for me to learn, and so on and so forth. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But to be fair, with the Predator in its current state, it's not going to make any difference anyway because it can't make the current bed any worse than it already is. The arms, I say, the whole thing needs an overhaul. I was doing something, I can't remember what now. Christmas tree. That's right, Christmas tree. Prusa Slicer. Let me clear these off. Predator. Generic PLA. Desktop. 0.4 vars mode. Yeah, basically I was paid for models, Brit Hawks, Christmas trees, main body. Be able to touch makes us interchangeable. Yeah, I don't like the interchangeability. I want to put one on there and then just leave it. Yeah, I've already got a glass plate on the Predator. It's just it's already got chunks out of it, so it's not going to be very flat to start with anyway. And it's not very flat to start with anyway, and the auto leveling on the Predator already isn't very good. So basically, tree. This is the problem I'm having in Prusa Slicer in a minute. Let me just bring all that way down, and then... Right, so basically... This is vase mode, but in Prusa Slicer, it's printing these bits as well, and then it tries and bridges this gap. Why does that look like it's got holes in it? It tries to print this, and that's where it just messes up. And I haven't figured out what setting to turn off to stop it from doing it. Because obviously, Prusa Slicer is seeing this as a bottom. But no, right, yeah, a lot of Predator owners have done that. They've just slapped the flex plate and a sticker on top of the glass plate. But yeah, this is my problem with the Christmas tree at the minute. It's just trying to put bottom layers on that, and my Predator can't bridge it, so to speak. And well, actually, it's actually printing it. It's not even doing it on top of the vase mode. It's just trying to print in midair. I say, look, got a line across there as well. So I don't know how to sort that in the Prusa Slicer. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah. But no, that's pretty much what the stream's for. Just an update on the MPCNC. Yeah, Martin said Cura was fine. I think Richard 3DP, the 3DPFR, he's done it in Cura and that's fine. But for some reason, Prusa Slicer does this, and I don't know why. And the maximum I can do on Predator is 134.84%. So, but yeah, Cura does it fine. I don't know why Prusa Slicer messes up. But because it's this part, this indent bit where the base is supposed to sit. Vase mode sees this as, so I'm not sure what needs changing. Ensure vertical shelf thickness, avoid crossing perimeters. No, I don't have supports enabled. No supports. The thing is, it shouldn't be doing it. But I suppose it's classing it as a bottom of the model. Tool path outside the print area. What? How is there a toolpath outside the print area? So yeah, I've got batch 2 of the MPCNC parts printing. That's another 40 hours. But yeah, but even if I did have supports enabled, it still wouldn't work. Well, I suppose it would, technically. But I'll but it's coming up and then doing that. But that layer isn't connected to anything. You can see there's no yellow layer on that internal part, but there is on the outside. Oh, I don't end up back on the top. Alright, this is what it's doing. So, the vase mode. You see the layers going. And then all of a sudden, you get that outside perimeter. But there's no inside perimeter. And this bottom layer just tries to print in midair. That is what's happening. Whereas this should be hollow. Yeah, to create a rim but to have the bottom for open. Ugh. So that's what it's doing. It's trying to print a bottom layer with no actual connection to a perimeter, and then the same as it goes up to the next one and the next one, and then it stops there, and it's just going on the outside perimeter. Bridge infill. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about the colours. Bridge infill. So let me find infill. Only infill when needed. Bridging angle 0. Nothing in there. Brim, support material. Not enabled. No bridging. Yeah, see, I've got the 3 bottom layers, but then it's also it's obviously trying to bridge that gap for some reason. So just trying to find. Detect bridging. Turn that off. So am I. Right, see, it's still putting it in there. Still putting it in there as a bottom layer. I wonder if I could put. Oh yeah. 0.67. Yeah, but it's not generating support though, because it's not actually. Alright, let's try it with that. No, I don't know why it's doing a perimeter wall. It's not damaged, otherwise Bruce the Slicer would moan. No, there is no errors. Yeah, but this is what I mean. This shouldn't be doing this. It should be doing these bottom layers and then this outside wall, not this inside wall and these layers. The only thing I can think of doing is putting a modifier in there at 0.6. 0.73. Oh. Oh, really? You stupid thing. Um... 0.73. Okay. Oh, really? How is that 0.7 millimeters? Morning, Don. Morning, John Mac. Would the same problem occur not in vase mode? I don't know. Let's have a look. Come on. Oh, this PC is so slow for this sort of thing. No, down here. Come on. Oh, come on. Right, here we go. Oh, really? Try for this to sort itself out. Oh, that would take 1 day, 19 hours with 5% infill. Alright. No, see, that's giving me actual walls in that. See, that was completely different. So yeah, this puts a perimeter in if I use it like that. Well, print settings. Layers. Oh, actually, let me go back to vase mode. Let me slice it back up. Alright, here we go. So we're in spiral vase. With a 0.4 layer height, first layer of 0.3. I wonder if that's what's messing. No, that shouldn't be messing up. 3 bottom layers. I don't really need that on, do I? I don't need those on. Alright, cheers, Martin. What have you done to it? Now you should be able to hear me. Cheers, Derek. I'm too busy looking at that screen instead of this one. So you should now be able to hear me. If I scale this up that way and then like that, move it into that position. Can I lay? Oh yeah, lay flat. There's one. Face on face. Hello. All good. It's cool. Let's see if layers and perimeters. 3 bottom layers. Slice now. It can only be used when printing single material objects. I am only printing single material. Why is it added? Oh, really? Invalid data. That's pointless. See you later, Gusner. Have a good day. What's the point of having modifiers if you can't modify it? It's supposed to be a modifier of that, not its own separate entity. So yeah, I don't know. Martin has sent me another one. The thing is, I want to be able to. Just want to get this to work. Otherwise, it's like, well, it shouldn't be doing this sort of thing. I don't know. I'll mess about with it later. I'll have a play with it later. I don't know if you can see. No, Pretzel cam's not working. Why is the Pretzel not working? It should be working. Nope. So yeah, I've got a template for this now. Which is nice. But yeah, I'll have a play with the tree later. But that's gonna do it for today. I just wanted to do a quick stream of showing my MPCNC parts that's been printed, that I got sent. Have a quick chat, and that's it really. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you all. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the day. Yes, Ray, it's the only slicer I use. I don't use any other slicers. I haven't got time to go in and tweak settings and such, so where am I going to put the CNC? I have no idea yet. I haven't got a clue. I will work that one out when it comes to it. I may have to just move some printers around and pop it down on the shelf, I think. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Hi Lester. Thank you for coming out. Bye, and bye everyone. I hope everyone has a good day, and I will catch you all whenever I decide to do another stream. Yeah, just update stream. Take care everyone. Have a good day. Bye.